Hello and welcome to the fourth video in this series surrounding footwork. So what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be moving on from the drill that we did last time round, which was just moving our feet offline, and we're going to enhance that into getting our feet in the right position for a throw. Now, this is where if you've got a willing volunteer, okay, they can be really, really useful for this, but I'm also going to show you how to do it without a willing volunteer as well. So I'm fortunate enough to have a willing volunteer. All you're going to have to ask them to do, okay, is step in whichever position you want them to be for the punch. So last time around we talked about putting the feet, okay, as if they were punching you in a certain way. Okay, you're just going to ask this person to do that. Now they're not actually going to have to punch you at all, because all they need to do is they just need to hold their arm out. So they don't need to know Jitsu. All they're going to be doing is they're providing you with the middle line, to make sure you're getting offline, but also the feet, so that you can think about where you end up with. So last time round, what we were talking about is we had our middle line and we were ensuring that our feet were getting offline. So from here, what I was ensuring that I was doing was this. Okay, and we were going both sides. And we were just making sure that that back foot wasn't being lazy. So what we're going to talk about now is we're going to look at, okay, well, that's fine, I've mastered that drill, brilliant. So what am I actually trying to do with my feet? So what we want to do is we want to throw this person in some way, okay? There's loads of things that I could be talking about. Balance, I haven't forgotten about balance. We're just going to really focus on our footwork. So first things first, all we're going to do as part of the drill is you're going to practice getting offline. And then all you're going to do is the leading foot, this one here, is just going to rotate. And what you're trying to do is you're turning your hips, okay, at about 90 degrees to that line. Okay, so here, I'm stepping, I'm offline, and I'm rotating. Here. Okay, so all I'm looking at doing is engaging my hips, turning my body so that I am in a position where I can think about some of the different things in Jitsu that I could do. Now, this is where you can actually apply some of your knowledge. I will do other videos where I'll talk about what our feet are actually doing for specific techniques, but here, just use your understanding, okay? You can do hip throws where all you're looking at doing is having your feet square, or you could think about some of the things that your leg could be doing for the actual throw. So, once you've done that a few times, what you can then do is you can then fast forward a little bit, think about, okay, how can I make this a little bit faster? So, what you're going to do is this lead foot, what's going to happen this time is rather than it being two stages of stepping in, then rotating, it's going to go straight for the rotate. Here. Okay? So, as I step in, I'm turning. This back foot, again, still not being lazy. Here. Okay. Okay, and that's all the drill is, okay? I'm not worrying about what my hands are doing, okay? I'm not worrying about their balance just at the moment. I'm just focusing on making sure my feet are getting offline and I'm initiating movement with this foot straight away. So if you're unfortunate enough that you don't have a willing volunteer in your household, what you can do is just do it with some feet. Voila. So what we're going to be doing is the same drill this time, okay? There's just not a person there, so I'm still making sure I'm getting offline. Okay, so I'm still making sure I'm getting offline. This foot then rotates. Notice where my foot is in comparison to these feet. Okay, it's roughly in the centre. Okay, that's where I roughly want to be for this drill that I'm doing. So I'm stepping, rotating. Okay, and that's where I'm aiming to be. So I've done that a few times. What you can then do, okay, is initiate it straight away. Okay, again, don't worry too much about what this leg is doing for the moment. We're focusing on getting this initiated straight away. Okay, so you can do this drill a few times, okay, working to the inside. Working on the outside, there's obviously a few different things that I would do. So for the moment, just sticking to the inside. So if you want to work to the inside on the other side, just swap your feet round, okay, and then you can work on rotations through that. So remember, 2 stages to this. The first is just making sure that you're applying everything from the last video, making sure you're getting offline, that back foot's not being lazy. The second thing is then doing something with that lead foot. Okay, so there's 2 stages to that part. The first being stepping in and rotating, so it's like 2 parts. The second is to actually eliminate that 2 stages and just go straight in for the movement. And again, it's just a nice little movement exercise that you can do repetitively, and again, it's quite a good little cardio workout as well. So what I'll be talking about in future videos about footwork is we'll actually look about what we're going to do with our legs for specific throws, and talk about how we can build on this and practice those kind of things. So more grade specific training, so that anybody can be thinking about what their next belt is and actually trying to think about, okay, well, how can I apply these drills to what I need to know? So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.